Welcome to Pretty Meets Power. I'm Janelle, your host with Janelle Skin, and also my Facebook group, which is Girlfriends, Gatherings, and Getaways. Pretty Meets Power is all about aging with power and poise. We're no longer prescribing to this aging gracefully. And of course, I'm hosting it, and I am here to just share my insights and some of my inspiration with not only 31 years in the treatment room, but just my love of personal development and just the human condition. It's October, it's a new month, and I love a new season. I love any opportunity to just shift, find some new rituals, all the things. I love a new season, not to mention that I love all the pumpkins and I love decorating. And so I hope you have an appointment and you come check out the salon. But if you're not local, I hope you're enjoying this blog. And today it's about just a daily dose of good for you. I love the transition of a season. It's the best time to revisit our daily rituals. And I, for one, love the idea of switching things up to boost my love of just seasonal living. I don't think we do enough of it. I think we rush from season to season and we just kind of get into that treadmill mode. And then sometimes we catch ourselves and sometimes we don't. And of course, I just got back from traveling, and travel is always the best dose of good for you because you just get out of your norm. But just like the shift in temperature, our skin makes changes as well. So I want you to kind of take note. We take it into consideration with activewear. When the temperatures drop, we protect our muscles. We also need to think about what our skin needs, and we may need to make adjustments. So, this girl has to bring those things up. That's what I do. So maybe a heavier cream, and yes, we still need sun protection all year long. All right, in keeping with new rituals, it's a known fact that our environment can shape us, and it can also shape our results. So again, this blog is all about a dose of good for you, and I'm doing a 90-day reset. And listen, I didn't come up with this, but I do still think it's a beautiful container for seasonal living and seasonal shifts. And my mentor is kind of walking us through a pretty detailed 90-day assessment. And I want to invite you to join me because I am going to be sharing it. It's a new season. So along with gearing up for the holidays, it's just a good time to kind of change things up. So the first thing I'm going to suggest, if you want to join me, is to celebrate and assess what is working in your life. We don't do that enough. So I'm serious, celebrate it. But I also want you to look at what's not working. And a great way to do that is to kind of think about what you're complaining about, what drains you, what just kind of just feels heavy. That's a great thing to maybe choose to focus on for the next 90 days. And I know that seems like, oh, well, it's just one thing. There is a lot of power and magic in one focus. And I fought this for a long time, but when we have 3 or 4 or 5 goals and, we spread them out through the life wheel and all that stuff, it gets convoluted, it gets overwhelming, and quite frankly, it's not really sustainable. So I want you to just, again, if you want to join this little 90-day reset, which I think is perfect because we don't want to do this come January 1st. If you've hung out with me long enough, I love January as this really gentle month to just kind of, again, seasonally live into the coldness and the reflection and just to chill. But right now is a energetic time to give yourself that dose of let's go. And I think it's great with the shift in the weather and all the things, but I want you to think about one thing, just one thing. And I'll give you an example of what I'm doing. But I want to share with you that one thing is super powerful, and it's an easier win, quite frankly. So, one, you have to have that kind of embrace yourself and your home as your sanctuary right now. Make it a nourishing element that deepens your dailies that revolve around that one thing. So I know when it's cold, I don't want to get as much water in. So I'm adding something that makes me want to grab for it a little bit more often. I also need to make the focus kind of fun, brainstorm around it, enroll others. And I'll be sharing more details in Girlfriends Gatherings and Getaways, a little bit more about my path, and hopefully that will support you for those that are interested in jumping into this. But I do want us to challenge ourselves to some possibilities versus waiting for a new year. And my focus is food. And what I love about my focus with food is that it's hitting areas of my time. It's hitting my relationships. It's hitting how I book clients. And it's also allowing for me to expand my capacity to feel better, to have better energy, to have more energy, and to do more. Because let's face it, when our bodies don't feel good, or we're feeling lethargic, or we're dragging and we grab caffeine and sugar, we don't have that. Our energy just kind of is up and down. And of course, we need to know when we have our highs and our lows. But by choosing food as my focus for the next 90 days, I'm really thinking about, do I have time to eat this food that I'm preparing in between clients? So I got to book clients accordingly. I'm preparing more food, so we're eating better as a family together. We're saving a little money. This food thing, again, it's super magical to choose one thing. It's hitting several areas. So I want you to feel awesome come December. I want you to pick that one thing that's a little heavy and make it fun and more delightful, and to kind of reset yourself and to set yourself up for just the best 90 days. And again, that one thing will hit other areas. So 90-day reset, jump into Girlfriends Gatherings and Getaways, that Facebook group, if you want some more details and a little bit more guidance around it. And I hope to see you in the salon for some pumpkin bread and to see my lovely pumpkins. Have a great October.